Hey, and next lesson. And before we start the main lesson, let's write two words on a paper. You have a paper and pen, right? So write two words, Russia and China. So two countries, Russia and China. Are they big or small countries? Are they big or small countries? Russia and China. Russia and China are big countries. Which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? Russia is bigger. Yes, Russia is about 17 million kilometers, 17 million square kilometers. And China is about 9.6 million kilometers. Okay, now let's erase China, or just cross China on your paper. And now you have only Russia, right? And now you tell me, do you know any country that is bigger than Russia? Do you know any country that is bigger than Russia? Okay, there is no countries. Yes, Russia is the biggest country in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Okay, now you can see pictures, you can see photos. Where do you think the places are? Where do you think the places are? And now we read the article and we will be able to answer these questions. Okay, so extreme living, the name of the article, extreme living. Welcome, you understand extreme living, right? Okay, if you understand, repeat. Extreme living. Welcome to the coldest, highest and hottest places in the world. So we have three places, coldest, highest and hottest. First one is the hottest country in the world. The hottest country in the world. How do people live in Mali, West Africa? Where the temperature is often 50 degrees centigrade. John Baxter, a journalist in Mali, says, John Baxter, a journalist in Mali, says, people get up very early and they don't move very much in the afternoon. And they don't move very much in the afternoon. And they don't move very much in the afternoon. Surprisingly, they wear a lot of clothes. usually cotton. As this helped them not to get dehydrated. Dehydrated. What is dehydrated? Yes, you know this word, dehydrated, or sometimes dehydrated you can pronounce. Houses are very hot and don't have air conditioning. Houses are very hot and don't have air conditioning. The best place to sleep is on the roof. The best place to sleep is on the roof. The best place to sleep is on the roof. What is roof? R-O-O-F. Roof. Roof on the house. House has roof, right? Roof, okay? Google Translate. R-O-O-F. 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 Okay, you got it, right? The best place to sleep is on the roof. Okay, second place. The highest capital city in the world. The highest capital city in the world. The highest capital city in the world is La Paz in Bolivia. La Paz in Bolivia is 4,090 meters above sea level. La Paz in Bolivia is 4,090 La Paz in Bolivia is 4,090 meters above sea level. meters above sea level. It can be difficult to breathe. Translate. It can be difficult to breathe. It can be difficult to breathe. To breathe, it's a verb. Verb, breathe. Yes, very good. Because there isn't much oxygen. Because there isn't much oxygen. Liz Tremblett, a travel agent who lives there, says, a travel agent who lives there says, a travel agent who lives there says, when people arrive at El Alto Airport, when people arrive to El Alto Airport, we sometimes need to give them oxygen. It is also the worst place. It is also the worst. What is the worst? The worst is opposite of the best. The best, what is the best? The best and the worst. It is also the worst place to be. It is also the worst place to be if you drink too much beer. The next day you feel terrible. The next day you feel terrible because you get more dehydrated. You get more dehydrated. Yeah, dehydrated is better than dehydrated. Dehydrated. But La Paz is a very good place to play golf. But La Paz is a very good place to play golf. Just say, but La Paz is a very good place. Is a very good place. Is a very good place to play golf. At this altitude. New word, altitude. A-L-T-I-T-U-D-E. Altitude. Altitude. You know this word, right? Okay. At this altitude, when you hit a golf ball, at this altitude, even altitude, you can say altitude. At this altitude, when you hit a golf ball, at this altitude, when you hit a golf ball, it goes farther. Or you can say it goes further. What is further? Further or farther. It's exactly the same as the word father. Father, mother. You know father, mother? So you write this as father, but it's absolutely different meaning. That's why it's better if you pronounce further. Okay? So actually you write it like a father and you can pronounce it like a father, but it's better if you pronounce it like further. What is further? Further comes from word far. What is far? Yeah, what is far? Like very far. Just go very far, very far. Yes. Okay, far. And this is further. Okay, you got the word further. When you hit a golf ball, it goes further than it does at lower altitudes. Lower altitude than it does at lower altitude than it does at lower altitudes. Lower comes from word low. What is low? Low, like not above, low. Up, down. Above, low. Okay? And the last part. The coldest place in the world. The coldest place in the world. Coldest. The coldest. Can you imagine living in a place Can you imagine living in a place which is 4 times colder? Which is 4 times colder than your freezer. Which is 4 times colder than your freezer. Which is 4 times colder than your freezer. This is Yakutia in Siberia, where in the winter it is often minus 50 degrees centigrade. 50 degrees centigrade or lower. Translate. Valeria Yusemenko, a housewife, says, after a few minutes outside, your nose... Okay, Valeria Yusemenko, a housewife, says, after a few minutes outside, your nose fills with ice. Your nose fills with ice. It snows a lot. It snows a lot, and there is always a lot of ice and snow. And there is always a lot of ice and snow. A lot of ice and snow on top of the houses. On top of the houses. The most dangerous time is the spring. When the ice falls, it can kill people. Translate. When the ice falls, it can kill people. When the ice falls, what is fall? Fall, like fall, like drop and fall. When the ice falls, it can kill people. It. What is it? It means ice, right? It can kill people. The winter is very boring. The winter is very boring. What is it? Boring. The winter is very boring because we can't go out much. Because we can't go out much. We can't go out much. A lot of babies are born here in the fall. Here in the fall. A lot of babies are born here in the fall. Translate. A lot of babies are born. Google Translate. B-O-R-N. Born. A lot of babies are born here in the fall. B-O-R-N. Born. You got born? And what is fall? Yes, exactly. A lot of babies are born here in the fall. And questions. Just 6 questions, 6 minutes. Where do people wear a lot of cotton clothes? Where do people wear a lot of cotton clothes? In Mali. In Mali. Yes, that's right. Question number 2. Where is a good place to play golf? Repeat my question first. Where is a good place to play golf? La Paz. La Paz is a good place to play golf, okay? Where do people sleep on the roof? In Mali, people sleep on the roof. Very good. Where can you have a problem with your nose? Where can you have a problem with your nose? Where? In Yakutia. In Yakutia, in Siberia, you can have a problem with your nose. And question number 5. Where do you need to be careful in spring? Where do you need to be careful in spring? In Yakutia, yes. Where do you need to be careful in spring? In Yakutia. Why? Because ice falls. That's right. Very good answer. And last question for today. Where is a bad place to drink a lot of alcohol? Where is a bad place to drink a lot of alcohol? Bad place, bad. To drink a lot of alcohol. Yes, that's right. La Paz. La Paz is a bad place to drink a lot of alcohol. Yes, because you got dehydrated, right? Yes, we got the story, 1000 words. Hey!